Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world innately calls Jesus the Christ. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who been ruling well through the Spirit and bringing forth 100% the Most High's doctrine to the best of their ability. Regardless if you accept it or not, Lord willing, the Most High continue to put it on their hearts to endure and to be sincere. And a mighty shalom for the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, you can continue to be sincere and endure. Shalom to the Aquathium that are believers of this word. Lord willing, you can continue in your lot, being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that is not in the faith. Lord willing, this is edifying and straight to the point. Slowly but surely, we're just going to bring out a few verses. And Lord willing, they can motivate you to think upon Jacob's trouble. You need your spirit and your mental, right? So you can physically endure, right? So the first verse I want to bring out is Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and reading verse 7. It said, "All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers." Right? So you got to know these nations, they don't offend us. Look, the nations is playing their part, especially Esau. And this is all going to usher in the MOTB. I know you see the little newspaper. Of course, this is a picture, but how they talking about crash, and then even more pictures is going to go more on to showing that eventually we're going to get into a time of a cashless society. And the elder apostles, who was the first one to really start pushing, the MARK in Revelations 13. This MOTB is going to be physical, and it's going to change, which Jacob's trouble is in the midst of that MOTB. One of the most important prophecies in the scriptures. You go to Revelations, the 18th chapter, verse 7, it says, "How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow." Right? How much she have glorified herself. America glorified herself in her riches and her abundance, right? In the nations that's in the midst of her, that's growing fruitful and wealthy, man. Right? It says, "And live deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her." Right? So the Lord is gonna give her torment and sorrow. America is going to be broken down slowly. Really, this whole world is going to be broken down slowly. Because if America falls, all nations fall. All kingdoms fall. Because Yahweh Shai is coming with the anger and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? So you got to think, if already this society is moving into motion, and Jake over here trying to chase a bag, and we got holes at the bottom of our bag, imagine when Jacob trouble hit. So lucky, family. I'm about to try to go back. Let's get back into that again. Salaki, family. This is This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And who's going to be saved out of it? The elect. All the 12 tribes is going to go through that turmoil, right? But it's going to be the whole world. But Jacob's trouble is for Babylon, because the 2/3 must be destroyed. They're going to have it worse than the elect that actually chose to serve the Lord, you know? Let's go to James, the 5th chapter. This is James chapter 5, verse 1 to 4. It said, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." Right? Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Right? In the riches of this place is corrupted. I remember a certain time where artists was getting paid way less. Now brothers are getting $1 million contracts. This just shows you money is deteriorating, where now when you look at the old school singers and rappers and all of that, they wasn't making the type of money that they making now. You know, drug dealing, working minimal. The more minimum wage go up, the food in the stores go up. And a lot of us, shoot, I even thought that I was feeling good, you know, because I'm not in the store. I don't go crazy. I don't go grocery shopping, you know. But at the end of it, when you do go and you see milk is damn near $5, almost about to almost be $8. Bread is higher than it ever been, you know. Let's read that again. Verse 2, it says, "Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days." You know, a lot of y'all is getting money for the last day. Guess what? Y'all ain't gonna be able to use it. You know, a lot of y'all trying to build all that wealth, and then a lot of y'all ain't gonna even be able to reap the benefits of those things, because you might be taken out. You could get sick, you know, or you be like Kanye West and motherfuckers just take your money, right? Verse 4, it says, "Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts, as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you." Right? The rich prospereth. Right? The rich, they prospereth. And this is why I think it's in Psalm 63. This is why we don't want to envy the wicked's prosperity. You don't want to envy it. We don't want to, don't cleave too much to the monopoly money. You know, don't cleave too much to the monopoly money, because it's just all play. You know, soon as this joint fall, then y'all gonna be like, dang, I cleave to this. It's all play. It's all fake, right? Again, I'm gonna read, I think it's Haggai, the 1st chapter. Yeah, I think it is Haggai. There's only one chapter of Haggai. Let's see where it is. I mean, it's not one chapter of Haggai. It's a lot. Forgive me. This is Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. It says, "Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. He that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes." right? Especially if we're servants of Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, you know, regardless of what we do, man, we ain't really making no damn money. You know, it's even more of a hole when you know that these mother suckers take interest. You put your money in the bank, it's interest. I got another bank account which is Citizen. I gotta pay to have, like, no, not really pay, but I gotta have over a certain amount of dollars in my account or a certain amount of dollars in my savings. And if it's not, they'll just take it from the other account. This is things that I was told, right? And I know it's other situations going on, but then if you want to take a loan, they got to get interest, and their interest is higher. If you want to finance a car, you get a loan from the bank, but then you're paying all of that back, but you pay interest. Just like how they was breaking it from my first car that I had got, that first I'm really just paying off the interest. I don't even get into the nitty gritty of really paying my bills. Somebody that's in collections and credit had to tell me that. And then come to find out, I wasn't even the people said I wasn't even really paying the car, I was paying the interest. We're in a whole system, you know? This place runs off of currency. This place runs off of freaking worldly wealth. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is not in these governments in righteousness. The left-hand side that's working for the Lord, they're doing what they have to do. But this system was not made for you to exceed. In Europe, China, I don't care wherever the hell you at. This place was not made for you to exceed without Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Plain and simple. Let's go to Proverbs 11 and 4. Proverbs 11 and 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Right? Righteousness is you having faith. You having faith that this MOTB is physical. So if you believe it in your faith, your works is going to push you not to. Your work is going to have you thinking. Your work is going to have you examining. Because one thing that Esau do before he drops everything or do anything, he promotes it. So he's having a huge promotion going on for the past years, months, days, weeks, right? This is Revelations, the 13th chapter, going straight to the point, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So we have to go all the way in history and understand, guess what? A lot of nations will make us eat abomination, just like the Greeks did or the Romans. But we're in a new age where pork just became the norm. Jake is eating that freely. Our women is just getting naked for 40 bucks. It's a girl on YouTube. She started being a prostitute at 16. She's 19 now. And she said, I don't think I will work a 9 to 5 because I can get what you get in a week, in 2 days, or a day. America has no order or decency. America don't have Yahweh Shema Shai without the men of the Lord bringing it forth. Right? Very plain. If we stop arguing and you see that this mark just said that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. So if you had the mark, you'll be able to buy and sell. You'll be able to enjoy the benefits of this dumbass captivity. It's going to be a huge riot, just the same as when they wanted to put the vacuum in your arm. It was mandatory. You couldn't go in certain stores. You had to have a mask on. Just imagine how it's going to hit when this digital currency comes. A lot of y'all can't even fathom it. You know, yes, we do use credit cards. And some of us, yeah, we still using cash. But what is going to hit you hard when you go to that ATM and you can't even withdraw money out your card? They was doing it in somewhere in Africa, Ghana, somewhere where they couldn't even take over $40 out of their bank account. A lot of y'all think that this shit is a game. What you need to do, stop doing what you're doing and go play Monopoly. Go play Monopoly. The whole time you pay in the bank. You got to go buy something, and then you go buy it, you rent it, or if you got a mortgage, you always pay in the bank. And then somebody go around your house, they got to pay you. That's like somebody moving in. We don't own shit. But the Lord said he made the world for our sake. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 55. Things is not moving the way that we want. That's why we need to be moving towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Chasing a bag, just get the money so that you can provide for your house. Don't make it your number one priority, your duty. And it takes you away from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shit, it make you like one of these congregations. You got a brother trying to compare another congregation and say, hey, you jealous of this brother. Actually, if the brother was jealous of this congregation, he'd be going off. You know, if this man trying to make his congregation be millionaires, he'd be going off. Because Yahushua didn't even promote that. Yahushua said he didn't even have a place to lay his head. We need to get ready to be in pilgrims on the earth. Niggas trying to build wealth. The more brothers showing that they trying to build wealth on this side, the more it's gonna show that you'll take that charagma. Very plain and simple. You niggas look like y'all gonna take the charagma. It's in 2nd Ezra, the 16th. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and I'm gonna go straight to the point. Verse 40, it says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." The evil is going to get so bad on this earth, it's going to be put upon us to move like pilgrims. A lot of us don't have the instinct of moving like homeless people or how they move, but some of us is going to do it. Some of us probably had a history, you know, like I had a history of being in foster care, running away, being homeless as a young kid, and then a young teenager. So I know a little bit. I know the ins and out, right? So in that day, that reality is gonna hit a lot of us. Women, a lot of you women that think you just got it all and you can do it on your own, that day you gonna wish and hope that you have a man. Imagine you getting kicked out your house and you got 4 or 5 kids. You got 3 kids. How you gonna protect you and them kids? And it's a whole bunch of men trying to go into a house and then find out it's somebody sleeping in the basement or somebody sleeping upstairs. How you gonna protect yourself? Don't know how to use a gun or get a gun. Then the getting a gun or a knife might not be in your mind. Hey, let me just get my kids. You ain't gonna be able to get groceries and all that. Like, that's a lot. You know, Bird Box with the lady, just her and the kids, or whoever kids those was, it's going to get real. And this is why today, while we have the time, you should be examining. Remember the time when the vacuum shot came out, how people was fighting over tissue. Just look at Black Friday, how people go for these sales. Imagine when it's the last moment you can buy with a cash or a credit card. You know? Again, I really don't want to flood y'all, man. But I'm going to just end it with this last one. This is Isaiah the 13th chapter, and I'm just reading the first verse. It says, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see." Babylon means confusion. America is a confused place, and this is a heavy burden. A lot of us right now, if we lost our job right now, it would hit us and be like, damn, I got to pay rent. I got to pay these bills. If you look at it in the spirit while you still have your job, America is a burden. You know, because if you take away all cash, we depend on this dumb money that our oppressors give us. It's a burden. Our sisters have to get butt naked just so that they can go get that bag or be an IG model. Soon as IG is canceled, and the only way you can have IG, which I have a video on Facebook where a lady said, in the near future, we're going to have to pay to get on these apps because it's going to be a digital society. They're going to have they want full control. You don't have control with cash. You don't have full control with banks, technically. So they want full control of the money that they giving citizens. Not you having full control, but they try to promote to you, you'll have control of your access. No, you won't. If people are already hacking computers and cell phones, when things go digital, it's over. You gotta have a spiritual eye to be able to see the hole within the hole. With that is your brother Dr. Bar. Till next time, Lord willing, I can do it again to go in Jacob's trouble. If not, Lord willing, you was edified. Shalom, shalom.